Lord have mercy. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. We are live, back with another video. We are wanting to tell y'all, thank y'all for y'all massive support here all over social media. We are live with another video. Thank y'all so very much. Okay, let's dive into it. Welcome to another episode. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, share the live, and contribute to the show by liking the video. Always contribute by giving us a like button. You know, it's free. It is free. It's free. Okay. All right. So, gotta get me a haircut. But anyway, a lot been going on today. Happy birthday, Tamara. My sister's birthday is today. She's 25 years old. My baby sister birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tamara. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you, Tamara. May the good Lord bless you. It's her birthday, okay? She's 25 years old. All right, so we're excited to see your baby sister, 25 years old. I still will never forget when I used to go pick her up from kindergarten from Perkins Bass Elementary School. Anyway, so I'm always proud of that. But anyway, I want to say happy birthday. Now, everybody don't get a birthday song. You know, you got to pay for that. Family is free. But if you want me to sing you a happy birthday, hit the Cash App and say, give me a birthday shout out, sing me a song, put me your name, hit the Cash App, and I'm talking about a nice donation, okay? Okay, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to sing you happy birthday, family is free. That's my sister. She ain't got to pay, all right? Not right now. That's family. But if you want me to sing you a happy birthday for your birthday, shouldn't hit the Cash App. You want me to do a video for your family, hit the Cash App, tell me what to say in the video, and I'll send it to them and everything like that, and I'll sing live on the show, all right? And shout out your Instagram, but you got to pay for that, all right? You got to pay for that, okay? And it better be a nice coin. I'm talking about 50 and up American dollars. All right. Okay, so, but anyway, let's get into this show. You guys, man, where are we going to dive into again? Well, I was just minding my own business like I always do, and I get a threat. Yeah, I get a threat. You know, T.S. Madison, I broke a story yesterday. T.S. Madison has been accused of harassment, harassment. And she's been accused of fondling, touching a man, this man you see on the screen right there. And he been accusing her all over the weekend, just breaking the internet streets. And we broke the story on YouTube. We have the courage to give this male victim a voice, right? And so, and also he's on Tyler Perry Tyler Perry show, All Queens Man, and everything like that. So I said, I'm going to give this brother a voice. And so today I was on Twitter, minding my own business, and I go to my mentions, and I see Daddy JP, okay, Jamal Pesley. That's JamalPasley. That's JamalPasley. Decided to threaten me on Twitter today. And I was just literally minding my own business, like one bothering a soul. And he said this quick. He said, B word. He called me a B. Keep it cute. And keep Madison name out your mouth. You already got one eye. Okay. You want me to knock out the other one? Question. Okay. He responded to a tweet of mine because I said Calen Meeks, Calen Meeks, was violated by T.S. Madison. I really believe he should file charges immediately. Got over 4,000 views on that tweet. This brother decided to respond to the tweet. And I said other things. Let me see. Where's the other mention? You know, Instagram changed everything up. And so it's kind of hard on there. So give me a second. They changed everything. So I actually have to go on my page to see his response because I responded to his tweet and he deleted the tweet. Okay. He tweeted something. I should have screenshotted it. And he threatened me talking about don't nobody tune into the show. And I responded to it. And I said, just because you got a fake big ping, don't make you a king. If you touch me, I will press charges immediately. My show does number hashtags the Wiley Show because he said he's going to beat me up and all this, and we will press charge. We already sent it to our local police department and all of that type of stuff. We don't play. Shout out to Detective Ryan. We always get it on there. We'll press charges. So like we got his social media and all that good stuff, and we will, you would get felonies and all that good stuff. Then you won't be able to do club promoter, and then you have to show that real fake peen in the big house. Okay, I don't play no games when it comes to shipping. And last time I checked, right, it's right to carry in Texas. Okay, all right, we don't play that. And so he already been exposed. Now let's give a little backstory on Jamal. Okay, he reached out to us. This brother reached out to us to come on our show many years ago, because he's been exposed of having a fake peen. Everybody here, y'all never seen a man peen in person. You always see a print that ain't a real print because judging by the print is huge. But his boyfriend at the time, T.S. Madison, former manager, called him out and said the man peen is fake. It's not a real peen. Another promoter said the man peen ain't real. It's fake. And so I remember that. And so he wanted to come on the show. And I had scheduling conflicts. You know, my show was growing. I double booked myself, and he blocked me, cussed me out. Oh no, I'm sorry. That wasn't a double book. My internet was out. Spectrum was going through. The internet was out, and it didn't cut back on to hours later. He cussed me out like a dog. He blocked me on Instagram. Said I promoted it to my fans. It ain't my fault that my internet was down. And so, boom, I didn't hear from him. He blocked me. I moved on my happy life. Now, we're not following each other on Twitter, right? Because he got me blocked on IG. I'm not never follow that man on Twitter. He responded to my tweet when I was responding to T.S. Madison, because T.S. Madison told him to do this because she's upset that we are applying pressure to her predator rays. And she told this guy, allegedly, to respond to me because she can't do it, because she got the bag. You know what I'm saying? She can't do it. And so he's just all the threats and all the type of stuff that he was doing on the word of on the word of T.S. Madison. And I think T.S. Madison need a public apology, because if some harm come to me, it will make T.S. Madison look bad, and it will also make me become a superstar. You know, Tekashi 6ix9ine got beat up, and he's in Cuba doing a whole video with cash. You know what I'm saying? With money. So we don't play that game, and I will defend myself. I'm a 6'2" man. We're a lot of weight, you know, big, and you know, we going training in weaponry as well, and so we're definitely doing that. And I will defend myself. I don't pick fights, but I will defend myself tooth and nail, and I also will cooperate with the authorities when it comes to stuff like that. But when he did this, I said automatically, I was like, I'm just giving my thoughts on T.S. Madison and give you all a little backstory. This brother in the red jacket here accused T.S. Madison of touching him, fondling him, aggressively touching him. We're gonna drop the story on our website on Monday. I'm sorry, we're gonna drop the story officially, WileyTheTroll.com. So that our first story that we're gonna drop on WileyTheTroll.com. We're going to give you the breakdown of this brother and T.S. Madison and the reason why he's doing it. So our first article is going to drop on WileyTheTroll.com. The website is not up yet, but it will be up on Monday, this Monday. Okay. So www.WileyTheTroll.com. I will put it on the screen here. So make sure y'all save it to y'all your favorites and all of that. We will be dropping that as well. Make sure y'all save it on your favorites. When it comes to that, give me a second. I will roll it on the screen here so you all can see it. Give me 1 second here because I want you all to see it as well. That is out here in the show. We will have it here, and that is www.WileyTheTroll.com. Our first story will drop, breaking down the thing with T.S. Madison, and that's going to drop on Monday. This Monday, we're going to drop that story, www.WileyTheTroll.com, and that is going to be on our website, and we're going to be breaking it down over there on the website. So thank you so very much. We was going to drop this on the 15th. We was going to start our website on the 15th. We changed our mind. I'm going to start it on Monday. All right. We're going to drop the story on Monday. Okay. So, and that is www.WileyTheTroll.com is the site. The site will go live on Monday. And so make sure you all save it into your save it into your favorites, save it to your home page. That is what we're gonna do. WileyTheTroll.com is the site where we're gonna break down the predatory behavior of T.S. Madison and the things that she did to this young man. And so this young man's story needs to be heard. And we want to definitely give the brother, and we want to speak the brother's name because this brother name deserved to be heard out here in these social media streets. And we love the brother for coming out here, for giving his opinion. His government name is Tommy Dickey. Okay. That is his government name. So we want to say, Brother Tommy, we speak your name, and we're going to drop the story on Monday, WileyTheTroll.com. So make sure you all go to the, hopefully we don't have no tech issues, but I believe the website will be ready to be dropped on Monday. All right. So thank you all so very much. So we already have an editor that's going to edit the post, and we're going to drop that on there. And this is free. You don't have to pay to go on this website. This is a free website, just like TMZ free. You don't have to pay, no subscription. You don't have to pay. We're going to get ads on the site and all that good stuff. So you ain't got to pay when it comes to stuff like that. Okay. So I'm not charging y'all. This is a free site. We're going to be posting all type of stories on the site, and we do have an editor. And so thank you. And so if you want to contribute, this is where your money is going. We hired an editor. And we're paying them nice. We're paying them like $250 every 2 weeks. So, but this particular story, they're just going to edit this one particular story, and then we will roll out of them working like full time, $250 every 2 weeks. They're going to be writing posts, editing posts, and they're going to be paid every $250 every 2 weeks. And so this is our first and only person that's going to be working in for us. We're going to be breaking this down and also educating you all about this actor and his ways and stuff. Like we really, it's really gonna be dope. Why did I decide to name it WileyTheTroll.com? Why? Because everybody kept calling me a troll. Everybody said Wiley's a troll, Wiley trolling. So okay, so I said WileyTheTroll.com. It just dawned on me, and so I said, let's do it. And I bought the domain of the site, and I said, hey, this is what I want to do. www.WileyTheTroll.com is what we're going to do, and it's going to drop on Monday, and we're going to break down the things with T.S. Madison. And a lot of people say, well, why are you back working? Because we're putting money back into the platform. So that's why we're back working. We're going to be doing really good. And this is what we're going to do. And the site is going to be not politically correct. It's going to be me. Okay. It's going to be edited, but it's my words, and also my sis. She's going to be on the site anonymously, editing and stuff like that. Well, because I don't want her to be under attack. I can take it. I'll be the face of the brand. She just be behind the scenes editing, writing posts under a surname or other her name that she wanna go by, right? So you don't want to know who she is, because I just be the face of the site, because I know I take the shots and all the people coming at me and the criticism and all. I don't want her to get it because she innocent in this. It just be my words, okay? So it just be my words. And we're gonna be have Wiley Show merchandise and stuff. All that's gonna be coming. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be breaking it down, because T.S. Madison deserved to be exposed in this, because she still haven't came to her apology. She still haven't came out here. She still haven't apologized, and so we are going to definitely do this, and we're going to be also doing some stuff about Larry Reed and talking about on the site as well. But we're going to be talking about these things, and so we will hire other writers, but right now we only can afford one. She's writing and editing, so we only can hire one at this time. And so if you want us to get more writers, help us, because my goal and my vision is to have about 10 writers, writing full time on the site and posting videos on the site and do all type of good stuff. But right now, this is what we are doing, because definitely. So yes, this is what we're doing. So this site going to drop on Monday. Yeah, so wildershow.com. And so it's free. You'll be able to get on there, talk about it. And I think you're going to leave comments on the post. And so that's what we're going to do. It's another bridge of the Wiley Show. And so I'm excited what we're going to be doing all this type of way. Paul, you're going to be doing some writing. You're writing right now, Paul. So it's going to be something, and I wanted to do a website, and I knew that I'm not the best editor. So my words will be edited, and so I need an editor, and so she's going to be editing the post as well. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. I get encouragement from allaboutthetea.com, because I love what they do over there. I love me, Monica, so much. She's an amazing sister, amazing woman, and everything. And I was inspired by her site, and I said, oh my gosh, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I love what you do, and it's a lot of things I want to write about. So I want to do this. And so I talked with Monica about it, and I love what she do over there. And I said, this is what I want to do. And I want to call it wileythetroll.com. And so I went on and purchased the domain for that. But I'm excited. Okay. So yeah, so that's what we doing as well. So yes, and some stuff that we talk about is going to spill over to the YouTube and stuff like that. And I get it, and I understand that. When it comes to, I get that it's going to spill over to the YouTube. I get it, I understand it. And so we're going to be talking about politicians, celebrity gossip. It's going to be a mixture of everything. Whatever I want to talk about, that is what we're going to be doing. All right, talk about local stuff, international stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to do it on the site. And so this is what we're going to do. And we're going to start it with T.S. Madison. Okay. So congratulations, Madison, on that regard. But the threats, I'm not concerned. I take every threat serious. I don't fear, but because this is what people do. They get on Twitter, and then he started deleting tweets because it didn't go in his favor. Nobody was encouraging him. Like, who are you? Why are you doing this? You have a Twitter page, this brother that threatened me, and all he talk about is you know what I'm saying? All he talking about is like sex, and all he talking about is body parts, and that's all he talk about. That's all he talk about on his Twitter. And now you out of the blue want to respond to me because I'm mentioning Maddie. And so that's why I know you talking to Maddie, because y'all was associated. You talking to, I think y'all dated or something. You been in her home, in her basement and stuff. So I get that. And he's a porn star. And so a lot of times those porn people are connected with Maddie. She's like the queen of the porn industry, the adult entertainment industry, when it comes to LGBTQIA. And so we definitely going to expose that and talk about that on my show. And so that's what we're going to be doing. So and I get it. A lot of people, a person just wrote in the chat, I get cussed out defending you, Wiley, tonight. I get it. People are definitely going to be doing it. And, many people went in that basement and got assaulted. You know what I'm saying? And she thought it was okay because I'm T.S. Madison. I could just rub on you and touch on you. No, you cannot. And I want to really dive into that. And I don't think a lot of people did their research on this story. And a lot of the bloggers not going to do it. We are a trendsetter. We're not going to be out here waiting for people to help us or cover stories. We're going to cover it ourselves. We're not going to wait on these other girls to cover it because they're not, because we have not been bought and paid for. It's the people that is encouraging us and financing the Wiley Show, and also my personal finances as well. We have not been bought. Like Larry Reed, he tried. Like Larry Reed came on our show, gave us $200 here, $250 here when we defended him. And in that regard, I had to stop defending him because I felt like he, was wrong. And it wasn't a lot of money. Now, if this brother would have got my eye fixed, my leg fixed, got me out of debt, bought me a house, then maybe I would have kept quiet. Maybe I would have covered, but I wasn't tempted with that. He only gave me $100, $200 there. That wasn't enough to buy my silence. It wasn't enough. I would have been a cheap prostitute if I would have took that. Like, come on now. That's the price I'm going to be silent for, just $200. And many people got silent because they were getting donations from Larry Reed. And then we're going to talk about that. And so how they got silent, like, Armand Wiggins, very vocal. He got very silent and embraced them. You know what I'm saying? And embraced Larry Reed. And he was calling out Madison. And so a lot of the stuff we really going to dive into on www.wileythetroll.com. He embraced it and gave the man a hug. Oh, I love you so much. And ever since then, his career have not been the same. I looked at him differently. He have not been the same ever since he gave a predator a hug and said, thank you for buying me a studio. And he been bought and paid for. He sent a message to the community, this man financed my studio. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. He preyed on Lavonte. Who cares? He bought me a studio. And he gave him a hug, and it was so cringeworthy. And nobody really dived into that. Like even Storm Moreau, he have not been the same when it came to stuff like that. And T.S. Madison and all of that have not been the same because Madison got a super sticker and her whole aura changed, her whole attitude changed because Larry gave. So now he stopped super chatting people because he thought, oh, it's keeping quiet. But no, I'm gonna keep talking about it. In order for me to be silenced, I would have to get a court order from the court. And the courts will have to tell me to shut up, all right? And we will fight it tooth and nail. But until then, I have freedom of speech to talk about it. I'm going to continue to talk about it. We will be reaching out to Lavonte, so we will continue to talk about his story and continue to bring awareness to his story and continue to reach out to the police department. And so that's what a lot of things we'll be doing on WileyTheTroll.com, so we can post the picture of the detective and give you all y'all marching orders to get more information because and I don't know, the Spirit is leading me on this. And I'm glad the Spirit is leading me on this. I'm really, really glad the Spirit is leading me on this. Really, 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 really glad. Let's put the Wiley Show logo thing on here because the Spirit is leading me. I ain't got time to even put their pictures up here. Okay, but I'm gonna go into this. He got real quiet because ain't nobody really talking about it. I said, when he quiet about it, it's something he hiding, and I want to do some digging about the situation. And then I'm the type of person, when it comes into the situation, I want details. I want court records. I want all of these details of what really happened with Lavonte. Why haven't the police really investigated this story? And I really want Lavonte's story to be told. And I understand TashaK did it for TashaK did it for her channel and clicks and views. But I'm more I want to get deeper in the situation. She did it for her live. I want to be more deeper to see why haven't the police and call the police to the carpet. And so we will be letting y'all know about the city council members that are there and really applying pressure to Larry Reed, in that particular town. Why haven't they press charges or even question Larry Reed and say, hey, did this really happen? And when you look at it, when male victims come out, they don't be believed, unfortunately. You look at the statistics. And so I don't think a lot of people really gave Lavonte a chance. And it was so sad. They just pushed it under the rug because Larry went into overtime, giving people cash apps and super stickers and in silence. And I said, well, I'm going to wait till it die down and I'm going to bring it right back up and I'm going to get worse. And he's going to have to get a court order to stop me. And he's going to have to get a court order from the courts to stop me from talking. That's it. He had to get it from the courts. He had to get a court order from the courts, and they will have to say, hey, blah, 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 you got a gag order or whatever, because nobody is really diving in. They just did interview. No, I want to talk to the police department. I want to talk to the detective. I want to talk to the, to the people there what really is going on. And he just went around, just did a whole press tour giving people cash apps and super stickers, and they just went silence. Even King Jives, our show was so hot, King Jives had to come on the show. Our show was so hot, he had to hit the link because King Jives was exposed because he said Larry did these things to my godbrother. And of course, I didn't bring up Larry Reed because I didn't want to mess up potential backs for other people because that wasn't the time or the place to bring up Larry Reed. But he hit the link. And so, but I said, okay, you hit the link. Okay, I got to bring you back to the carpet because in that recording, which we will play in on wileythetroll.com, where he talked about how he believed that Larry Reed did violate his godbrother. And he said the reason why I stopped talking about it because I don't have the money. I'm broke. And if I get sued, I ain't got it. So he allowed his godbrother to be violated by Larry Reed. And because he did not have the money to help his godbrother to fight it in court, he kept quiet. And then he also said that they were all living with Larry. They was all church kids living with Larry. All these young teenage boys living, underage guys, boys living with a married man. I just don't understand it. So that was weird behavior right there. And this is out of the words of King Jives. Y'all know King Jives. He's an elder. He used to be an elder in the Kojic Church, right? Church of God in Christ. You can't be joined in. You got to be born in. This is the Church of God in Christ. And so they kind of like booted him because he wanted to be an openly gay minister. And of course, they ain't with that in the Kojic Church. So they kind of like banned, booted him out of Kojic. So all he does is do commentary about Kojic, but they don't receive him. He's not preaching it in nobody's pulpit. He just cussing and all that good that stuff. What he doing. And so we definitely going to be breaking that down. And I know he don't like it. And me and King Jives, whatever. We was on, I said I wanted to bring him on Two Man and a Lady, and he gave me his number, and we recorded the conversation, and we put the conversation out there. I don't regret it, because he was spilling some tea, and we had to definitely talk about it. And he even said it in the recording, right, Paul? Did he say it in the recording that he said that that it was weird that Larry gave him $500 super sticker, that it was weird. And so he was trying to silence King Jives. And King Jives, he hang around a lot of the preachers that are in Larry Reed's camp. And Larry Reed keep a lot of LGBT preachers, and he pay them off to be in his corner, right? And so a lot of I don't do well being a yes man. I'm an independent thinker, so I don't do well, and I have to do my research on it. And once I found out that Larry Reed was a piece of garbage, I had to say, you know what I'm saying? I got to talk about this story more, because I'm always thinking about Lavonte, because I think Lavonte feel like his story have not been heard, but we have not been applying pressure to the police department and to the states, to the district attorney. And so once we get all of that information and all that, we will send it to you on the website, and we will let y'all know on YouTube how y'all can apply pressure. And I'm going to question these folks and say, hey, why haven't y'all pressed charges on Larry Reed or open an investigation? Because I know it is a process before you press charge. You must have evidence. You must have probable cause. But why can't y'all investigate? I mean, it is a police report. So why have y'all done that on the report? You know what I'm saying? So we definitely are going to dive into that when it comes to that. And I don't know why I'm in that, but it's something with that story. And I want to touch it. I want to crack it open. And I understand that. So we definitely are going to crack the story open. And like I said, in order for me to stop, it will have to be a court order. It will have to be from the court and all of that. And then if, that's just, it will have to be a court order. But we will be applying pressure to those entities about Larry Reed. We didn't tag Larry Reed in this post. I don't know. Maybe his people will tell him. Maybe Samarco is watching. I don't know. That's what they do. They tell him everything. He watches everything, because that's all he do. He sit and watch YouTubers, right? He do this full time. He make money. All he do is sit and watch, and he's shaking in his boots, because he's like, what is Wiley going to find out? I'm going to find out that information. I've been on a couple of calls. I'm going to find out and see why haven't they gave Lavonte a voice. And then I'm always reminded of Larry Reed, and I have to say this, and we will get into TashaK, but I'm talking about Larry right now. He kept saying, I'm a sue. He never sued, because anything where I've learned about a lawsuit from my history of being in the courts, that is a court, it's a proceeding. And in that proceeding, you got to present some evidence, and then the opposing party get to respond to the evidence. They get to file motions, and all that good stuff comes up, before a trial. You get some stuff that's in black and white, that is in the courts, that is subscribed in the courts, and he have not done it at all. I looked at it. I'm like, he haven't. He haven't done it. He haven't done it at all. He haven't done it at all. Like, no lawsuit at all. And I'm like, okay, we are definitely going to talk about that, because I want to dive into that, and so we will be diving into it as well. And so I believe Lavonte Sword and the investigation fully need to be investigated, and so we would let y'all know about that. Now, in my other topic here, let's go. Give me a second here. Our other topic here. Where we at? Okay, now everybody was hitting me up about TashaK, because she posted on social media that she paid the $4 million to Cardi B. All right, let me make sure I get the facts of what she said because a blog, a friend of our show, the Neighborhood Talk, have posted this on their site. And so shout out to our good friend Kyle. And I want to read it. Give me a second, because it was definitely here in a post. She said, quote, PSA winos, I just paid off my $4 million debt in cash, with a praying emoji. And they said, ooh, TashaK must hit the lottery. And then Cardi B said, let me check my Apple Pay. So I was like, oh my God, this was exciting. I reached out to a couple of people. I reached out to Jasmine. I wanted to get detailed. Jasmine said no comment. I reached out to Chelsea. Chelsea said no comment. Reached out to other people over there in KB Studios, no comment. I still talk to these people. And me and Chelsea still follow each other. I'm actually taking one of Chelsea's courses. You know what I'm saying? So we're still good. I'm putting money in Chelsea pocket. It's kind of hard blocking somebody that's taking your course. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking one of her course to see if she's talking right, because she talking about she know how to get you advertising. So I'm gonna see if it's real. So I'm taking one of her courses to see if it's real, or she giving me a bunch of BS. Yeah, so she didn't want to give a comment. Me and her still chit chat offline, and we called her an employee, but she also got some smartness in her. I just feel like she don't get enough attention about it, and so we are taking one of her courses now. When it comes to TashaK, I'm happy that she was able to pay it off. I think that is great that she was able to pay it off on April Fool's Day. I think it is great. April Fool's Day, typically people on April Fool's Day, they do April Fool's jokes and all of that. But typically on the first, that she paid it off, $4 million in cash in hand. I believe this is really, really great. And for Cardi B to respond saying she had to check out her Apple Pay, I think it's just awesome. That this is an incredible opportunity that this is going on right on my sister's birthday. And I'm super excited. I do want to tell to TashaK and to KB Studios, I'm excited that they were able to pay the debt off completely. Like I said, Tasha got a site that millions of people are on. She makes millions of dollars a month on her website. And so I'm happy that she was able to pay this debt off and pay it in cash. I think it's also great. And, on April Fool's Day, I think it's awesome. I'm honored that she was able to do it. And I was happy because she's a business owner, and she said, hey, let me use my winos money and let me pay this woman back her money. And that's exactly what she did. She paid the woman back her money. I'm super excited and definitely did it. And I said, this is really, really great. And then other people say, oh, she's lying. I said, I don't know if she would lie or something like that. Saying that she got the $4 million in the name and Cardi by name. I don't think so. I don't think that she would do that. But she paid it back, and I'm hearing that it was in 10s and 20s. So it's just awesome, that she did it and paid it in cash, not in credit, but in cash, not in afterpay, but in cash, hardcore cash. And I think that is great that she can move on in the future and do more shows and focus on her app and focus on produce more live shows. I think it's awesome. I think it's an awesome opportunity for, Cardi B, a nice African-American woman that so happened to speak Spanish, was abused by Tasha verbally, mentally, emotionally. And so for her to get the $4 million back in cash, I think it's amazing. She did it really quickly, right after they got the, the appeal went out the window. I think it's really great. I think this is history making moment. I think it needs to go in a, the in a record book, right? She did it so fast, and so I'm excited. I've always knew that she had the money, and I really, you know, I really think it's awesome. So when I got the call that she did it, I said, "This is awesome." Like I said, I reached out to Jasmine. Jasmine said no comment, but she said, show me a little laughing emoji. I don't know what that was about. We love us some Jasmine over here. We love us some Chelsea over here. And like I said, they didn't really give me a comment about that, and so we will keep y'all updated. I don't know if Tasha, if you want to come on the Wiley Show and we do a sit down interview, I can't come to Florida and do a sit down interview with you to talk about how you able to raise that much capital to pay back Cardi B. I think it's an honor. And you are my former mentor that never really taught me anything, but you were there. You brought me this camera that I'm using, so you did do that. So my mentor, she did do that. It's my former mentor. You know what I'm saying? Even though all you promised me was plane tickets, and it wasn't even April Fool Day. I'm gonna give you a plane ticket. I'm gonna fly you. You'll never flew me out, but it's okay. I ain't mad at you, and you never fly me out, but I can fly myself out to come see you. And so, I'm more than welcome when it comes to that. So I'm excited. I think it's really good, and a lot of people didn't want to talk about it. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. They talked about it as well, and so this is awesome. Then Cardi B posted in there. She was excited. She was posting, praising all that good stuff on social media, laughing and giving Offset some punani. She having a good day because Offset can't release music, and look how it works. Look how the universe works. Like Offset can't release music with quality control, and his wife get a $4 million payday. I think it's great. I really think it's great, and I'm just excited. Like his wife was able to get a $4 million payday. Really, that's great. Really, really great. And I think it's awesome. And so hopefully now she got some free up cash and capital. Maybe she can finally fly me out and do a interview me. She owed me that. I did a lot of trolling for her. Didn't really get paid to do it. And so I really would like to come on her show live in the studio and everything. And you don't even have to send me a plane ticket. I'll go on myself, so just book me a hotel room. Okay. And so, definitely do it. And so, yeah. Definitely do it. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited because, like I said, Cardi B is an amazing woman. She invited me to a couple of her birthdays, but due to the Rona, we can't go to none of her birthday parties because the different thing is I never want to go. Like I told Armand, I said, I'm not going. He said, why, girl? Why you don't want to go? This is a good opportunity for you. I said, I don't want to go because, the Rona, and then Lovely T, she always in the hospital. Every other day she's in the hospital and hooked up to some tubes. And I just didn't want to go with all them germs because one thing about, Cardi B, she put things down your throat and everybody ain't clean. So I didn't never want to go. I refused to go to any of her parties and all that good stuff. And of course, she wanted me in VIP, and I get that. She wanted me over there with her friends and over there in VIP, and I never wanted to do that. I'm an introvert, and so I didn't want all that whipped cream liquor down my throat. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Flipping over. So I don't like that at all. So when I got the phone call from Cardi B, her manager at the time, and Cardi was on the three-way, invited me to the party, and I was excited. But it word off because I'm an introvert. I'm not really a type of person that love to go to parties. I really don't really do that. I don't do parties. I'm not a Hollywood type of person. I get offers to go to parties like Jay Lee invite me to this party. I never go to that stuff because I don't go to it. I'm just an introvert. But now that I'm it's a new me. Now I can go now. So if she send me a new invitation to one of her parties, I will go. And so if she send me an invitation to any of the situation, I will go. You know what I'm saying? If she called me right now, I go to it now because I got, some time I really want to mingle with the people, and I get it. So I just was out at the club a couple of weeks ago, met a guy, and we did some things. So I will do it. I go to it, and stuff like that. I would definitely do it. I think it would be awesome. I will be at TashaK next event. Me and her, I think her staff reached out to me. They wanted me to do an opening for one of her shows, and I don't know if the numbers are right, Paul. If the numbers are right, if we're negotiating numbers are right, I would do it. Like because I think you put it in the book, right, Paul? I think you did. What page was it on? I think you put it in the book. Okay, yeah, because she did hit me up. You got it in. She hit me up, and we got a Zoom call with her, okay, and her attorney, and I got a Zoom call with my attorney. Yeah, I got a Zoom. Yeah, and we will have my attorney. We're gonna negotiate the deal and see if it goes through. It goes through. You know what I'm saying? I have a booking price, and we will see if we go through. But thank you for taking. You took some very beautiful notes. Like it's some very beautiful notes that you took. Some very beautiful notes. You know, very beautiful notes that you took on here. So um, so yes, it's definitely in here. Okay. Yeah, it's very beautiful notes. So thank you so very much for that, Paul. But I'm just excited. I'm really, really excited, man. I'm really, really excited. Okay, so we post today. That was that. Give me a second here. We posted today. We talked about our credit. Yes, we did. We talked about our credit today, and we posted on our social media that our credit score is a 580 something. You know what I'm saying? And today I got a phone call from a top YouTuber in the business sector. I was shocked. So on my Instagram, I posted on there, and I want to make sure that I posted on there in the business. I posted on my Instagram, told my personal business, but I want to tell it. And I took a screenshot on my Credit Karma score. And of course, other scores are out there as well that I'm taking screenshots. I will post that as well. And so most of it is in the 580 range from other places that I've checked. And got a phone call for somebody in the business sector. They're African American. And they called me and said, Wiley, we can help. I want to help you with your credit. I got some ideas for you. And I was excited. I was shocked that they watched my show. I mean, this person got over 300,000. Got over 300,000 subscribers, and I was shocked in the business sector. African American woman, and she called me and she said, "Hey, I want to help you." And I said, "Wow, this is amazing. Why do you want to help me?" And I'm like, we talked, had an amazing conversation. I'm doing some things on the back end, so really, really amazing. And I put it out there that it will take me 2 years, but that is incorrect, right, Paul? It will not take me 2 years to get to a 700 credit score. It would take me probably a year, 6 months to a year. It won't take me 2 years. That was me talking about the 2 years, but I'm excited that we did and we posted that. And then this person reached out to me, and I told her, I said, if you work with me and your strategy work for my credit score, then I will open up doors and more business for you. So we will see. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited because we do want our credit score at 700 and plus. Okay. So we are definitely doing that as well. We want that credit score up. And thank you all so very much. So yeah, over 300,000, 300, 400,000. So, really, really great. And so I love it. I love the people that reached out to her. We will see. Like some people gave me some strategy. It worked to give me the 580 something. I went from 413 to 580 something with some strategies that people gave me. So I'm listening and I'm taking heed to it. And I understand that you need credit. You need more unsecured credit. Credit is king in America. And so learning about the credit game as well. So, I'm doing different things as well. And I've done some things in my personal life to help my credit as well. So we're definitely doing that as well. So, I'm not even so we're definitely doing it. But when I first started on here, my credit score was 413 points. Yes, it was. And when it was 413 points, I never took credit serious. You know what I'm saying? Never did. Never took credit any serious. Got cars, didn't pay for it, got repossessed, whatever. Bad spending habits. And then one day I did a show and we raised money for my car and we paid the car off, helped my credit. And that lesson taught me to pay for things. Every time I do an afterpay, pay for it. Now they're allowing you for your rent payments to help you to help you with your credit as well. So I think that's amazing. I really, really think that's amazing. I've signed up for that as well. So I just think that is amazing. Paying my rent, never had an eviction. I can say that with my heart out. I always pay my rent on time. And so I love it. And I love that. And I respect that. And so we want to do that as well. And we pay our bills on time and everything. So, but we had a lot of collections from medical bills, and then, student loans. It was all current. Nothing was delinquent. But when it came to those collections with, medical bills, collections with an old phone bill, a old this bill, old credit card bills, this is what I was bad in credit. And so now I gotta, help bring some new that good Wiley now. And so it takes time to build that good credit history. So that's what we've been doing. And like I said, thank you all for the suggestions. Y'all have gave me some suggestions about self. Y'all have gave me some suggestions about that, and other people have gave me some suggestions about things. So I appreciate that for all you guys for giving me suggestions. Thank you. And it came from a good place. So I love it. It's like I was telling you when I was on cam in the Black community, we're not really taught financial literacy at home. We're not. And we got your next ex, and I'm going to talk with him because he's an African American man and an accountant, and he knows some things as well, speak multiple languages. I don't know if I will meet him on the 15th, but the brother came on the show and we had a whole episode, and he said I've never been taught that. Like my mom never taught me because she never was taught. And then I saw something in my mother. She finally got her credit together, and she was able to close on her first home as a single Black woman. And so I love that. And so I looked at her as well. So yeah, there's a lot of a lot of stuff. So we would definitely talk about it. And like I said, I'm not going to say the person name until I see the strategy actually work. And then if it works, I will scream it to the rooftop. I will be your best spokesperson. But we will see about that. Okay. All right. Thank you to Don because he gave me a couple of little strategies and that came through. So, thank you to the people that came into my life. Thank you. And I haven't mentioned a person name at all. But it's multiple people like Don and I been talking, and he been giving me some strategy that actually worked. So I love it. I love getting new people into the financial sector into my life. So love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And I just posted it on my community wall. I did. I posted it on my community wall, and I just what I did. I posted on my community wall, and I got a phone call. Got an email. We talked on the phone. And so it was a great vibe. So we will let y'all know in the future and all of that. Like I said, in the next 14 months, I want to be able to be a homeowner in the next 14 months. Okay. Stay under 30% of debt. Also make 2 payments a month. Example, 100 split in half before the due date and the end of the month. Okay. People are giving me suggestions, and thank you to those that are giving me great suggestions as well. Now, I want to say this, and I'm going to go. I want to say this, I'm going to go. I did not think that, and I'm going to get spiritual in a second. Everybody said, Wiley, you got to call in to be a preacher. God called you to be a preacher. I know God have a calling on my life, but I'm not going to commit to it until I pray about it, until I get under a good leader. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to rush into it, but I love talking about God. Okay. I love talking about the Lord. I love talking about him. And I do thank y'all for seeing that sincere from my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Sincere. Thank you. And y'all see it. Y'all see the vibe, and y'all see the glow. I thank you all for that. God have truly have done some amazing things in my life. And if this the journey he want me to go on, I will go on that journey. All right. So I can't wait. So we got some ideas for that. But thank you. We did some great shows. We did spiritual shows as well in an entertainment factor. And shout out to Pastor Marquise, because like I posted on my social media today, on my Facebook, I posted a couple of stuff on there, and I was apologizing to people. And one of the posts that I made about Pastor Marquise, I said this quote. We posted on our Facebook, and we posted on our Facebook page. And I want to make sure I say it really quickly. But then we're gonna get up out of here. I said this quote. Marquise could be my pastor one day, but he said I was a terrible moderator. I fell in love with his honesty. And Pastor Marquise responded, as a pastor, my number 2 job is to tell you the truth. My number 1 job is to model the truth by practicing what I preach. You are a horrible moderator, but you have a wonderful platform and a great vision. and purpose. I'm here for you, bro. Watch the video and you'll understand your point. I love that. And so we did that. And then I did another post over there. And then we're going to get up out of here. Okay. I did another post. I went on an apology tour. I said, quote, I want to publicly apologize to Theo for sleeping with most of your boyfriends. I was so wrong. I mean, I was young and dumb. And then Theo responded to that post. He said, quote, them were hoes, not my boyfriend. So I went on a whole apology tour, did that post, and then I did another post. I said this quote, I would never sleep with somebody's husband. I did that in my 20s. He was a pastor and everything. Everything. I regret it to this day because it was wrong. Now I'm focused on being single. And people shared it and they talked about it. And so this is what I want to do. And so, yeah, so yeah, so no, he called me and Pastor Marquise, when we ended the show, you guys, Pastor Marquise, he said, you a horrible moderator. I got to tell you, bro, you're a horrible moderator. He repeated it on another platform, but he told me on StreamYard, once the show ends, if we don't hang up, we can still talk. And so he was talking and he said, you are a horrible moderator. Horrible moderator. He repeated it publicly, and I'm confirming what the brother said. Didn't get upset, didn't get mad, because I went in the spirit of moderating. I was in the spirit of laughing because it was so funny. It was a comical show. That wasn't a show for me being serious. I wanted to be a satire. I wanted to be funny. I wanted to be entertaining, and I got some good clips from that show. Okay, so the purpose was done. All right. So that's what it is. So we had a whole conversation over there because it goes down on StreamYard once the show ends with a guest. I've had multiple conversations. That show was very epic. We got other epic shows that we're gonna be planning. Okay. All right. Okay, we got another pastor that want to come on. He want to be paid, and we paying this pastor to come on because we want to get into some juicy things. All right, we gonna give him a love offering. All right, so yes, hey, the show was epic, was it? So Jay, yeah, at least he was honest. The show was a key. Yes, it was a key. It was a key. You wanted to be a troll, like always. It was a troll show. It was not me trying to be like Dr. Phil. I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm Wiley. All right. And so it was a good show. Very entertaining. My viewers enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it all the time. They enjoyed it. Yes. Yeah, they enjoyed it. So thank you all so very much. Like I said, my site will be dropping on Monday. We don't run into anything. That's www.wileythetroll.com. The pastors was something else. Exactly Love offering. He's not getting 10. We will let y'all know who that pastor would be once we book him. All right. Okay. I was being myself, me. My show is gonna grow once I'm me, and I've dealt with producers and help, but I gotta be me. I gotta be Wiley, because you're tuning into the Wiley Show from my personality. Because nobody is me. Nobody is me. Nobody is me, and I love it. And I love the fact. And another thing I want to say, this is that the ball and pay for. He could do what he want. I had got back working, and so as you notice, I got my spunk back on YouTube. I don't know where it goes with me when I'm not working. I don't take YouTube serious, but when I'm working, I take YouTube more serious. I don't know. But I've been back working, and I got to drive back on YouTube. Like ideas spurs, I'm to be able to talk ideas, and it encouraged me to go and work. And then I love having multiple streams of income. And I don't complain. I stopped doing that. I don't go over there complaining. If I do, little something, but like complain to y'all, oh, it was a bad day, this happened, that. You in healthcare. It's a job. It is what it is. And so I'm there with a vision. They're doing my job. And truly, God is gonna bless us. And I got some ideas as being at work that we are using for our show. And so got some great ideas. So it's another multiple streams of income. And so it's definitely great. Hey, you have multiple strains. Yes, absolutely. Now my leg hurt, but other than that, it's been hurt. Unless I get a sit down job. Used to one platform. I used to date Callan Meeks in high school. Unfortunately, to see him throwing his career away, going out to TSM. Now wait a minute. Wait. Let's drop a link. Let's wait a minute. Hold up. You said wait. Put the picture up. Give me a second. Hold up. Let's do it about face. Well, let's put her picture back up. That's why I tell y'all don't be leaving. Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Now wait. Do you want to call in? Let me open up the phone lines. Wait a minute. Let me open up the phone lines. Give me a second. Hold up. Okay. Got the phone lines. Let me put this number in the chat. Because let me put the number in the chat. Okay. All right. The number in there. Okay. I used to date Callan Meeks in high school. Unfortunate to see him throwing his career away, going out to TS Madison. All right. Okay. So I'm married now. I'm not about to entertain it. It's just sad. He's doing come on the platform. Let's have a conversation because I want to hear what you have to say. You say you married, and just because you married, you still have a story. You still have something to say, and I want to hear your point because obviously you said something. Come on the platform in love. Y'all welcome her in love, or him. I don't know the gender. Come on the platform. I dropped the link. We got a phone number. You can call in, right now. You can call in anonymous. We will bring you up right now. Give me a second. Right now, we will bring you up. Give me a second. Okay? Because you brought it to our attention. All right? So, we don't know. We are here. We are live. And if anybody else want to call in, y'all are live. Y'all can call in as well if y'all got something to say. So I do apologize because sometimes I be forgetting to open up the phone lines. Because I know it's late. It's like 1:00 over there on the East Coast. All right. We did invite both parties all on the show. We tagged them. We invite them. So you know what I'm saying? We invited them on the show. Okay. We live. Why bring it to the media? These people retired. Yeah, we hit the link. Okay. Thought we were going to just read the statements and that's it. Come on. We here. We live. So I just want to make sure because he did make some statements. Yes, he did. He made a couple of statements. I mean, some of the statements he made, we dived into it, but I'm not gonna get distracted. I'm staying focused on the situation. On the situation. Okay. We here. You can send me a DM, email. Yes. Do we have any moderators in the house? Let me know if we have any moderators in the house. I don't. Okay, we see my moderator. Thank you, Shantae. I see you. I see you, girl. I see you. I had to check because I know it's late. I know it's late. I wanted them to feel comfortable. I know it's late. I want them to feel comfortable. Okay. I was gonna go. I was gonna go. Hello? Hello? Okay. If he called me back, I'm gonna pray for that brother. He going through something. All right. Sorry, y'all. Little side note. A little side note. Ooh, got some other tea. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hey. So that person that just made that comment, being that you didn't hit the link or call in, we the people just might assume that you're T.S. Madison trying to spin it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Because I want to say this icon from New York. T.S. Madison see everything. I know people that is associated with T.S. Madison, right? I wanted to hire, a lot of people don't know this. I wanted to hire Oliver. This is before he got his BBL. I wanted to hire Oliver to
I remember the story, but go ahead.
be my editor. And he did not want to do it. And that was because I was critical of T.S. Madison. Because I'm offering you money, $1,500. At that time, I had $2,000 saved, and I was going to give him to edit me some videos. You know what I'm saying? Cash. Didn't do it. Didn't get mad because T.S. Madison's mother. I get it. She offered you other opportunities. I get it. I didn't like the fact that when I was in Atlanta, Oliver wanted to meet me. This is before he got the BBL. He wanted to meet me in Atlanta, and we took a picture. When I first went to Atlanta, he came to my hotel room, was excited. And people forget when they get fame, they just forget about Wiley. People typically do that. Milan Christopher the same way. I had a website, post them on my web, like we're gonna do with Wiley the Troll, post people that you never heard before, and he just popped on Love and Hip Hop, and he started returning my phone calls, and then he returned one phone call, and I'm like, bro, you doing press when you gonna do? Oh, my team don't think it's a good look. Yo, team, bruh, you talking to Wiley? I got your number. I'm talking to you. You know, and so I'm saying this that T.S. Madison see everything. You know, she know who I am. She blocked me. Anytime you go in your phone, icon, you know this.
Yes.
You have to go to the person's page to block them. She know who I am. And me and T.S. Madison stopped dealing with me when VS went to her.
The chicken bone in the cup.
The chicken bones in the cup. We talked about it. And Madison was in her feelings because she said, even Wiley talked about it. She's been in her feelings ever since. And I'm no different than her. I'm just doing my commentary. She gets upset when people talk about her.
But she do the same thing. She
do
talk about
the same,
people.
she do
So
the
what's
same
the
thing.
issue?
And just because you're getting a white award, because GLAAD is a white institution, you know, and get that white validation. The only reason why they do it because RuPaul, another controlled by white folks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
you get that white validation, and she thinks she made it, but homegirl, you still on YouTube begging for cash apps and super stickers. So
just like the others.
like
So
everybody
what's the
else.
issue?
So, but when she got a movie premiere, and this is why I got to tell the Armand Wiggins and stuff like that, y'all got to see this. So I'm calling out. Y'all ain't gonna call it out, but I'm gonna call it out. She do all this press. She ain't go to Armand's show.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't go to no Wiley show. She didn't go to this Jay show. All these people show. She didn't go nowhere. When she got dragged in by black women because she tried to defend the whole thing with Dwayne Wade's daughter, and black women start to drag her, then she find the beef sector. But where were you at when you were promoting Bros? You didn't even check with the beef sector because you thought you was above the beef sector. But when you wanted a narrative, you went to the beef sector.
Just use people.
You know what I mean? So, and we sent multiple emails for her to come on the show. She doing press, and she can't come on the show. She never wanted to come on the show because she knew that we are going to give her a great interview, and we're going to ask her questions,
the tough questions
that she needs to hear. And Legra, her manager, and we praying for Legra because she got cancer and she's trying to go in remission and all that good stuff. So she's dealing with a health crisis right now. So y'all pray for Legra. That is T.S. Madison manager. So we've been reaching out. And we've been talking to Legra. I'm like, when can she come on the show? Oh, she busy. If you can do the Breakfast Club, you can call into the Wiley Show. It's one phone call. Hit the call.
At least 5-6 minutes.
For 5-6.
Like
all I need is 5 minutes. That's all I need. Get boom, 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 boom. I got my questions. I don't need to prepare. I'm ready. She never wanted to do it. Right? She gave, and let me tell you how dirty T.S. Madison is. She gave Armand Wiggins a cosign on her show, Fox Soul, because her ratings was dropping. A lot of people don't know that. People wasn't checking.
I remember.
They were checking for TGIF and Queens with Cocktails, right? And all those shows were popping. So her show wasn't popping. So she decided, let me use Armand. And Armand went and he told
and dragged her, right?
And, he wasn't himself. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't that person that we know. He's trying to be all professional, trying to be all good. He put so much into the outfit, he left his personality in his apartment with the dogs and his boyfriend.
But after the show, he went on his station and dragged her, and then she was out drinking, and she had to call in.
And she called in.
I
remember that? When she was at the restaurant. Her mom got in her feelings because she said that he was infamous.
Child, I love the mess, so you know I remember.
And he criticized T.S. Madison. Homegirl was eating chicken wings. Put the chicken wings down. And she called into his show. So she see everything. You don't think she see Wiley moving and shaking? Yeah, she see it. She know that I can't co-sign it because once the public see Wiley, they're going to flock to him. This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Armand stopped doing it because his fans love me. They don't hate me. They stop. Because
absolutely,
once he got exposed with the screenshot on YouTube, the Wiley Show #1. His best friend had been on YouTube. He went in the algorithm. I'm in his algorithm. And so his fans love me. When he don't go live, I get the highest views because his fans crave somebody that could give me that Armand fix. And most of the fans have said it, that Wiley, you're more entertaining than Armand Wiggins. He got you on the quality part, but personality-wise, he got you. No, you got him.
Wiley hands down.
And when I watch his episodes, I just looked at it as a fan and I compare my personality to his personality. He can't touch me on a good day. He's going to have to be liquored up and I can get him soberly. You know, he would have to be real liquored up. And all that. And I see he's trying to move in Hollywood, bringing camera people in Hollywood. He's trying to move and shake in Hollywood and all of that. But the YouTube part of Armand, people are going to drift away because let me tell you, this is with T.S. Madison. When every time she try to go in Hollywood, it don't work. It ain't hitting because she ain't no good actress. Right?
I can agree.
She go right back into the gutter because it ain't hitting in Hollywood. Bros flop hard. It flopped. And the only person that supported her movie in this T sector, Brother Wiley, I was the only one in the theater. I thought I was in the wrong one because I was the only one there. I said, this got to be the wrong room. Maybe it's 3. And I checked the ticket. Oh, it's 2. It's just me there. So,
and the Wiley Show do know how to give a good review.
And I gave a good review of the movie.
And from that review you gave, I ain't going to see it.
And many people said they ain't going to see it. Everybody that I've talked to, people in Florida, Alabama, I said, I love T.S. Madison. I said, did you go see the movie? Oh, no, I didn't even know she had a movie. Oh, no, I was on Peacock. I'm going to finish it one day. They knew it was a flop. I just had the courage to say it was a flop. And I didn't like the director because the director, the white director, by the way, he started calling out straight people. But in reality, he was calling out black straight people. You got to understand the coded language because that director, whatever his name is, he booked T.S. Madison and what's the other chick? The other guy?
What's his name?
Derek? Lawrence.
Is it Derek? Lawrence.
So he booked Miss Lawrence, and T.S. Madison. And he thought that the black gays were going to flock to that movie theater, and they didn't do it. Do you know why? Because Miss Lawrence and T.S. Madison, they're talking about white folks. White folks don't know T.S. Madison. You are known in the urban sector. And the reason why it flopped, Mr. Director, what's the director name? Somebody give me his name and pronounce it right so I can say his name. The director of the movie should have told T.S. Madison, go to the Wiley Show, go to the black sector. He got the ear of black folks. She on the red carpet with white publications that don't know a T.S. Madison, don't know her at all.
I can agree with you 1,000%.
Her audience, she do not have a white audience. She do not have a RuPaul's audience. She wants that because that's what the bag, that's a different type of bag. She have a black urban audience. And so it flopped hard, poof, flopped. She went right back in that basement with that her African brother. He on StreamYard, streaming the cat.
And then she's flirting with him too.
And she's flirting with a straight man and flirting obsessively.
It's just crazy.
Because
it's just crazy.
That's her content. That's her.
It's like it's her MO.
Yes, her
it's
personality.
Her MO at this point.
Nicholas is his name. Okay, they said Nicholas is the. I hope I said this right.
Yeah, Nicholas Stoller.
Yeah, Nicholas Stoller. And what Nicholas Stoller he should have called Wiley. Say, Wiley, I'm gonna send you $15,000. I need you to do a promo run and just troll T.S. Madison in my movie to make people go watch. I would have done it. But the director didn't call me. I would have trolled the movie just for a check to get the people to watch it. But didn't do it. They went to white public. They went to white folk. And see, black people, we woke up with T.S. Madison. I said, you talking to white folks? I hope the movie flopped. And it did just like they did just that. And I tagged her in the post. And you can see when people read your stories because her name was in the story. Because I tagged her. She didn't respond. I said, I'm here to support her. I took a picture of my ticket stub. I was the only one there. And what baffles me in this situation is that T.S. Madison was allowing herself to be used to get black folks to support something that wasn't even talking about the black gay struggle. The premise of that movie was
catering to
Caucasian gays. Caucasian gays and black gays are totally two demographics, totally two languages, demographics, and different type of apps. They do the grinder, we do the jack. So it's totally two different things, conversation. Their clubbing scene is different than the black clubbing scene. I'm just keeping it real. So that's why Bros flopped. Now, Bros,
and it's good for them because they rushing for the limelight. They rushing to be known. They rushing. They should have did their history. They should have read from the screenplay that they read. They should have known it wasn't going to work. Stop rushing it. Stop being greedy, and just wait for the next role to roll out.
And that's what I have to say about that, because and T.S. Madison said she want to rush and she's not a good actress. She's just not. When they came up with Secret Society, they didn't call T.S. Madison.
Not one or two.
Not one or two. They got Black China. That role could have been for T.S. Madison.
Yes.
She ain't got the impact in the culture like that. They gave it to Black China, and she did a great job. So
she sure did.
I just think that Madison don't like criticism at all, and she ain't gonna respond to Wiley. People will,
but this is the business.
Yeah,
so
and this is the business that
get
you
out
want
the
to be
business.
in. Like I told Armand Wiggins, I said, I'm helping you, brother. He said, what you mean? I said, I'm training you on how to deal with critics, because you're gonna go to the next level, and Fox News gonna talk about you, MSNBC gonna talk about you. They're gonna, so you got to get used of people critiquing you. And if you can't handle black media, you damn sure ain't gonna be able to handle white media.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls, they want to be celebrities, but they can't even handle the Wiley Show clapback. How can you handle a Fox News clapback or MSNBC clapback? Or, you know what I mean?
The mainstream clapback.
Like the mainstream. Yeah. And when we say mainstream, we talking white. So if you can't handle Wiley in his apartment looking like he smell like onions, and you get upset with Wiley critique, you ain't ready for no Don Lemon breakdown.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think a lot of them are ready. And I think Armand, he's working on that, because you could get some things you can say, and now he's ignoring the noise. Thankful, I don't know, and I'm saying this.
No.
Oh, okay, because I don't listen.
He still get upset.
He's still okay.
Because I don't know if he's trolling, but he said he won't be doing reports on Nicki Minaj or Cardi B if they come up with new stuff. Like,
of course, that's a lie. Okay, so he here. Okay,
a lie.
He here because again,
you're going to need that check.
Yeah.
You're going to need that YouTube check.
That's his bottom line, because like I said, with Armand Wiggins, I don't necessarily watch and listen to him like I used to, because I'm so busy with me. By the time I'm working, I'm coming to do the Wiley Show, so I don't have time to hear what he's saying unless somebody send me a screenshot or a timestamp, because I just don't have time to listen. The old Wiley, I will be the first one. I'll be like that. When he go live, I stop my live. Not no more. I used to, because I was just a fan. I'm so into why. And once people start like, don't you stop, no, you wild, I ain't stopping it. And so I'll be right there waiting on him to go live, and then I regurgitate what he said. I don't have to do that no more. I'm just.
Someone said he was trolling, but within that trolling, that statement that he made, that he put out, he was mad.
Yeah. So
the comments got to him.
Yeah. So that's Armand piece, and I think he put himself in a box because he just focused on female hip hop, and that's a very small sector, because the ones that they're not going to come on his show, and that's like a whole conversation, like when we come to all that. But I'm glad you brought that piece up, because I didn't know, because I don't listen to him, but that I could just do a whole we'll talk about that on WileyTheTroll.com, or why he ain't really gonna make it in that sector, because in order for you to be respected, you got to keep it real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody wrote me a post, or somebody wrote a post on Twitter. And they wrote a post, and I'm going to paraphrase it. They said, I miss a messy daytime show when they say clap if you think Beyonce is trash. I really think she's trash. She's overrated. She's a thief. Like, they missed that Wendy Williams type of effect. And there's a void missing in mainstream media when it comes to daytime show. It's all positive. Everybody don't want to step on toes, but it's an audience that is missing that drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes,
I could agree.
People are craving that, and they're missing that. And Tasha is trying to fill that void and she's using the Wendy Williams strategy on the internet. And Tasha was offered deals. I could agree she was offered deals, but she don't want them to own her name. You understand what I'm saying? Like Wendy Williams did not own Wendy Williams' Instagram page. It was to the studio, to the net. You know what I'm saying? To the production house. So that's how it goes. Because and we definitely dive into that and all that type of stuff. I told you this show gonna be all over the place today because there wasn't no mini topic today. But that's just what it is. Just like Sherry Shepherd, and she did a live and she brought Lunel on the show. Why did she bring Lunel on the show? Because she's trying to clap back at Monique, showing that she get along with female comics. Girl, we see what you're doing.
Lunel is late and tired.
Yeah, late and tired. Girl,
I know she's not the topic. But there was one time that she went on T.S. Madison's show. She interviewed Lunel, and Lunel, I can't quote her, but I'm just gonna paraphrase. She said that she has a book and she has a lot of stuff on people. Put that book out.
Yeah,
let us know what you have on these people.
Put that book out. And back to Maddie, because she was a topic here. I think a lot, people were saying, but Wiley, why did she stop the Queen's Court? She stopped because her personality was not there, because she no longer wanted to play dissing celebrity. She wanted to be a celebrity. And
you could tell when Kaya was there as well. She used to let Kaya do all the dragging.
Yes.
And just act all innocent.
Yeah, act all innocent and stuff like that.
Because she was using Kaya, like paying attention to details. Look back at those videos.
Yes.
She used Kaya. And I think that was wrong. Don't use people.
You're right.
That's why she's not making it now.
It's
gonna fall down. Don't worry, it's gonna fall down.
She did that, and when I saw that, I said, okay, she did do that, and it didn't work. It just did not work for her. She tried to keep the Queen's Court going, but the formula just
ever since she was sneaky behind Kaya's back, it didn't work out.
It didn't. So I'm glad you brought that point up, and this is why T.S. Madison is upset with Wiley. They are upset with Wiley because I'm so entertaining, and they know I'm coming. You know what I mean? They know that I'm going to have my breakout moment, and it's going to be a moment that you think the library was something. That was a breakthrough. That was a testimony for me on mental health. But a moment is going to happen for my show that's going to take my show to a different level. And I'm going to keep putting it out there. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
And we, the people, will be here.
And I think you all will witness this shift. And you particularly, Icon, because you have been following me, I think, for 3-4 years now.
Since the B sector, more than that.
Okay, just longer than that. So you will be more of a supporter that you will remember when we was in the storefront. Okay, absolutely. Before we even got in the storefront, we was in the car. So you will be that type of person to see the glow up, but it's going to happen. I don't know when. I because if I knew when, baby, I'd be a millionaire because I'd be able to predict the future. But I sense it, and God just wants
real soon.
Yeah, it's going to happen real soon, and it's going to be like, wow, oh wow, and all the years, all the hiccups, all the criticism that I've gotten is all going to be worth it for the new shift. I have family members that, and I'm talking about the type of shift that my financial situation is going to change. That I'm going to get phone calls from family members that don't even want to call me now, will be calling me and ringing my phone. Ring, zzz, zzz. Hey nephew, I haven't heard you in years. Those conversations are going to happen. Everybody going to say, "Oh, I knew Wiley was going to make it. I'm such a fan." Everybody, you're going to be shocked that it's just going to happen for me, and it's going to send shockwaves. Wiley, Wiley Show? What? Oh, I knew he was gonna make it. That's my friend. Then when I go to the club, they're gonna all want to be in my section. You know, I'm gonna play the game, but it's gonna be around my real hard supporters. I can play the game and all that, but you'll be knowing, and then them cameras are rolling. But remember, you said I was trash. You said I was a psycho. So you know, but it's a shift is going to happen for me. I just don't know what it's going to be. But I know it's going to be big, and it's going to change my financial situation, and it's going to be.
You're on the right path. So stay on this
because
path.
it's on. I'm on the path. I'm on the path. I can sense it, because when you're on the path, you sense it. You change and your ideas and blah. I'm on the path. And so I thank God. And you know, they always want me off the path. But no, I ain't off the path. I'm still on the path. I'm a little wobbly on it, but I'm still on this path. And I'm still delivering the content. Though we was going through hits on YouTube and all that good stuff. But it's on here. It is going to be probably a movie opportunity, a show opportunity. Something big is going to happen for us. And it's going to be, I want to be able to change lives of many other people around me. And others. So it's definitely going to happen. I'm excited for it. I know God's going to do it for us. And I receive it. And so I just don't know why we said it today, but we said it. But the T.S. Madison, Shush, you know who I am. When we went to Monique, you know, she was behind me. And like avoid, you know, when you give like that icon, like you try to look like you looking at the ceiling, looking up your nose, like trying to avoid me. I'm in the presence. I had a better seat, and she was Monique Guest. So I'm in the second, third row, right there. So you know, and it's definitely gonna happen. And people, I'm already, and I don't see it because I'm doing the work, but sometimes I take a break from doing the work and see it like, man, they don't want to mention Wiley's name. They have already started it, but it's going to shift. Now watch this. Buckle your seatbelts, baby. Everybody that didn't want to say Wiley's name, they're going to have to say Wiley's name because it's going to be that juicy. People, you're going to be like, you talking about Wiley Show? And then they're going to be saying, you finally made it. You know, they're going to be saying Wiley out of the blue. Wiley. It's going to be big. And they're going to be saying the name. And all the, because at one point, these people they bound together, didn't want to say what. Storm joined in. And he's going to be real sad because he had a good friend. And he's going to be real sad and pathetic because, and all that type of way. And that chick, and I like her, that be on this platform. I was in her DMs or whatever. She's been going back and forth in the DM and everything like that because I really like females. And I said, hey, you single? All right. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't play around, do no after dark. My after dark is real. It's real life. Because you just be playing around and stuff like that. But don't worry. We're uplifter and everything, you know, and do some thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was in her DM. She was in the DM because I'm a funny guy. And so she said, I have to admit, Wiley, you funny. Yeah, she said it. I know I'm funny. So, you know, and so because they go to the story because you have a bigger platform, but Wiley going to have the bigger platform and the bigger reach. It's going to happen, and then you're going to see folks flock in there, people you never seen in my chat. Just watch. They watch the show now because, like, when this YouTuber reached out to me, almost these hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I'm like, what? And I said, hey, be watching. T.S. Madison watching right now.
And I bet she is. But I also want to say, I know that they're watching Wiley. I'm like a faithful supporter of yours. I remember when you had all the girls in your lives.
Absolutely.
Back in the days. I remember all the girls.
They were all there. And this is going to be shifting. You may even see me on CNN, MSNBC. I don't know. But I know it's going to be big, and it's going to shift the financial part. Look at God. You're going to be like, wow. Because already God is doing things in my life. And what he wants me to stay on course. Don't give up. Because if you give up, you
Yeah.
don't know. And so, poof, I'm on course. And I ain't missed a beat. You getting more content when I'm working a full-time job. I ain't missed a beat because I'm on my course. I'm on my journey. It may be late, but you're going to catch that replay. And some of y'all don't even want to catch me. You want to see me live.
Yeah.
So
I stayed up for this.
So, and you stayed up for it. And so I hear about it. Is it ever going to happen? I go, what's going to happen? Who is going to be? I don't know if it's going to be a guest. Could be. That goes viral. But it's going to be big.
I want to say this before I hop back in the bushes. Stay true to yourself. Don't change. We love you for you. Remember, a lot of people don't have other social media platforms. So for you to bring this awareness about T.S. Madison that people didn't know of, because I didn't know of this guy.
You didn't know.
Harassed.
You didn't know.
So you brought it to people's attention.
This was
new to me.
It was brand new.
When you broke it. And you're not saying this. He's saying this.
It's all
and you're just bringing the news.
It's all on his Instagram. He's saying it. Now, we reached out to him for an interview. We will come to Atlanta, Georgia. For that interview, I will fly into Atlanta, Georgia, to sit down and talk to that brother. And they're watching. They don't want to cover these topics because I'm so glad that I was with the kids, the slow kids, the special ed kids. Because when you put yourself in a box with the popular kids, sometimes you have to sit this one out. And I'm glad. I want to be able to cover stuff and be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that I'm not this person friend, that person, because that kind of hurts you in the long run because you're friends with everybody. And if you're trying to be this celebrity gossip blogger or this blogger, you befriending and it kind of stop you. And that's one of the criticism that I've noticed when they were talking about Armand. It was like, oh, you shifted ever since you get cool with Cardi. Your commentary got watered down. You start noticing. And so I never want to be. Now, eventually, I will have better relationships, but I want to be able to still be me. And of course, I would change in this sense, like my skin going to be looking better and better glasses, teeth white. So it's going to be some upgrades, but that personality, I'm still going to be Wiley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, being Wiley, and you don't have to be on your P's and Q's to think of what you could say and what you can't say.
Just being me. Well, I think, and so absolutely. So it's definitely going to be some upgrades of the Wiley Show being more polished, but he's still that Wiley personality. And like I said, this is midnight. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're talking to over 500 people across the world. All right. Thousands of people are going to see this live, and we're just talking, and they want to know what do Wiley got to say, and I love that. But we would definitely do it as well. So love y'all, love you, Icon.
All right, thank you, Wiley.
T.S. Madison, hit the link, call in. You see me, girl. We see each other, as they say, and let's have a conversation. And I'm gonna say this: you need to make a public apology. You need to make a public apology. Thank you, Icon. You need to make a public apology. All right, love y'all. Don't forget WileyShow.com. Save it in your favorites. We're gonna drop the site, open it up on Monday. And go live on it with the articles and stuff. So love y'all, and I will talk to y'all. Don't forget, on April the 15th, we'll be meeting the subscribers. April the 15th in Dallas. If you want to come through, send me an email. That's April the 15th, and we will see y'all in the future. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Love y'all. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up? I see y'all. Love y'all. Oh man, to you, April the 15th. Yes, love y'all. Okay. I'm seeing y'all in here. We're not doing an after show, you guys. I gotta sleep. We're not doing an after show. But I will do an after show with my members. We will do that like next week. We're gonna pick a time to talk with my members. Okay. hey, you can always donate to Brother Wiley on Cash App. And shout out, a couple of y'all sent me Cash Apps today, and I did send y'all hearts. So I do thank y'all. I wasn't even expecting it. A couple of y'all did it today. So we do have the Cash App, Marquise Wiley 28. We do have the PayPal. We do have Zelle, Wiley Show at gmail.com, Wiley Show at gmail.com. We do have merchandise, new merchandise on Teespring, as well. We're doing a photo shoot later this month for our merchandise, for our new merchandise. And so we do got new merchandise up there. So make sure y'all go get the merch. I can't wait to, I didn't purchase a lot of merchandise already, waiting on it to come in the mail so I can rock it on the show. Love y'all so much. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Okay. Follow me on Instagram, Amazing Show. Share this live. Amazing Show. Wait a minute. Who is this DMing me on Facebook? Child, this woman be following me everywhere on Facebook. Okay. She left me about 7 messages. Shout out to Kenya. Love you, Kenya. This woman will really shout me off. This woman will respond to her own comment. This woman will respond to her own. Like, shout out to you, Kenya. This woman, she will respond on my video, right? And she will respond to the Cash App. I'm sorry, to the comment, and literally respond. And we'll be talking to herself in the comments. She be having a whole field day in the comment section. So shout out to Kenya. I really, she leave me multiple comments every day. Okay. Love you. All right. And she is faithful. I mean, she on my social media, Facebook. Half the stuff I don't know what she talking about. But I'm glad that she comment, because them engagements be popping when she come in the comments. Okay, sometimes she come and watch me live on YouTube. Sometimes she watch me live on Facebook. Sometimes she watch me live over there. Yeah, she do it. I love you. She's very, very faithful. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things he have done for me. All right. Thank y'all so very much. I love y'all. This has been a great show. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, love y'all. Okay. I just had to come and do a show. Oh, yeah. Oh, woo, I felt that. Oh, yes. Don't let me get a keyboard player. And they can just drop keys by or organ play. Oh, nah. Yes, love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all didn't send me no stories today other than this TashaK. So it was a slow news day today. But I had to make sure I talk to y'all today about this subject. And I know y'all going to drag me in the comments about it, but that's okay. Y'all could drag me all day, but we love y'all. And we will talk to y'all soon. Peace. Subscribe. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, baby. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. All right, gotta go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See y'all later. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Put him first and watch him change amazing things. Thank you all so very much. Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, thank you for blessing us today at work, blessing those people that was at work as well. Lord, watch over us as we travel back to work in a couple hours. Lord, bless everything go well, heal my body completely. Did everything go well? They don't have any pains, aches, or pains. Lord, watch over the subscribers as they travel to and from work. Watch over our entrepreneurs that bless them 100-fold. Lord, watch over us as we deliver these content and that we do great content. Lord, bring more subscribers, add on to 100-fold. Bring more viewers that will like, share, and comment. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank God. Amen. Oh, yes. Bring a new group. Oh, yes. That's going to come in, add on to this group, and that will give and really do that as well. So, love y'all. I didn't forget about you, Key Love. I seen the Kim Burrell, but I let me add it in my little black book here. All right. You know what? I'm going to talk about Kim Burrell tonight. Okay. Let me add it in the black book. It's going in the black book. Okay. I ain't forget about you. I'm going to add it in there. Okay. Add it in the black book. Okay. Add it in the black book. All right. Add it in there. Okay. Yes. Add to the group, to the title, a new group. The Givers. Come on now. Add on to the group. Givers. All right. We added it to the black book. All right. Thank you. I got it in here, and we would definitely do that as well. Thank you all so very much. Take these glasses off. Talk to you soon. Love y'all. Yes, we definitely gonna talk about it. Got you, Key Love. Thank you. We got you. All right, y'all. Gotta eat. We pretty good. Y'all better dry. Let this video do numbers, Lord. Do it for your glory. All right. Bye.